Hi and welcome to Loquitur Gaming. I'm continuing on with my playthrough of Sleeping Gods. We are into the last event deck section. Here, the third of 3 event decks, I should say. We've got 12 cards left, so that means there's 13 more turns. I think the last turn, you still read the event area, but you probably don't get to do actions, so it's probably not actually the turn. So maybe 12 more turns. We got to shuffle this Fate card deck. It filled up last time. So I think I'm going to go back to Hunter's Haven to heal up. We've got tons of money, and I might do a market action while I'm over there because we have tons of money. Then I'll probably come back to this area here, which is where I think this Toad quest should take me. And then I'll see where I'm at. I also have this thing for the City of Ashes, which is up here. And we'll see where we're at in the game at that point. I might just pop down to the Tides of Ruin maps just to see what's down there, depending upon how much time is left. All right, that should be good enough. So a cut there. And I think I'll just get into the turns. So where do I want to go? I should go to the... We've got 4 things out there. A couple of them on... And all those are on combat things. So let's just go to the bridge. Because of my card, I can get 3 command tokens on there anyway. So that removes all off of here. And then 3 of them will go to me. 1 back to the supply. That's all of them, right? Yeah, nothing on any other people. And we get to draw an ability card. This is an instant effect. Restore 2 health to this crew member. Laurent doesn't have any damage. He's the guy I'm building up with Savage. This is a 1 coster. I can just hold it in my hand for now, I guess. I mean, I could put that like on Marco, just in case I needed an extra person to do some Savage stuff, or Kanan. Kanan doesn't get involved too much, but his really good weapon requires fatigue to be able to use. That's everything at the bridge. Let's do an event. Violent winds. Blistering winds make it difficult to do anything. Oh. -1 fate this turn, except in combat. Well, probably good that I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of fate checks this turn. So I guess we'll just travel then. We drew a 3. Oh, I really wanted this card to be in my hand. It's that +1 health card. So we can travel to here, back to Hunter's Haven. That was a travel. We didn't use Audrey, so we don't have to worry about that. So this will just be a quick turn. Probably do a port action and spend 4 gold, or 4 coins. Sorry, not gold, 4 coins. Let me convert some stuff into damage tokens first. Kanan's going to have 5. All right, let's take fatigue off of everybody. 1 fatigue, and then 2 damage off of everybody. 2, 2, and 2. I think I want to try to preserve my food so I can stay away from port a little longer. So I might actually spend, because I've got 15, I've got so much money. I think I will spend 3 coins to visit the healer, to cure these 3 people of the rest of their damage. Yes, I think that'll be fine. So we just got 1 sitting here on Mac. And nobody has that card where if I take the fatigue off of them, somebody can heal 1. So there's nothing to benefit from that. I can also spin one of these materials just because I'm here to get rid of that damage on the ship. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 experience points again. So we've got to remove a low morale when I use the deck. So that's kind of interesting. You can draw an extra search token, use the deck, ignore the damage on the token, if any. When a player cooks a recipe, they may substitute 1 ingredient for another. I don't know why he has like a... It's too bad that this is a craft when he has strength and cunning on his card. We don't really use Kanan for his pistol. Audrey for that. Restore 1 health to another crew member when the player uses the sick bay. Oh, I could go to the sick bay to heal that off. That's right. Raphael could take Protect. When a player cooks a recipe, restore 1 extra health. Maybe I'll get Marco into the game some more with a couple of things for him. Is there nothing that I want for the Dr. Gregory Little? I think he's a doctor. He's only got 2 cards in here. One of them's pretty expensive. These are all 7. +2 accuracy with the pistol. Yeah, we're so close to the end of the game. I'm just going to go with these 2 for 9 total cost. So Marco, remove a low morale when I use the deck. So if I need to get rid of some low morale, that'll be an incentive to go to the deck. And then Baker, when any player cooks recipe, restore an extra health. So cooking now is it could be super have super healing properties. That was our port action. So let's just go right into the next turn then. I have no command tokens to actually take back, so I think I will go to the deck. I get 2 command tokens for going there. Let's look at a search token. I can take a coin or 2 materials. I've got a lot of food. We'll take a coin. And no damage. When I go to the deck, I can remove a low morale, so we'll take this off of Gregory Little. And that's it for going to the deck. Rats. Swarm of rats infest the cargo bay. Exterminate them. Cunning 7. If we fail, we lose 4 health. Or ignore the rats. Place this card next to the shipboard until you reshuffle the event deck. Each time you draw fate with a 1 or 2 when traveling, I would lose a food. Let's just get rid of them. I'll commit Marco and Mac for 5. And we need a 7, so we have to draw a 2 here, and we got a 5. So the rats are dealt with. Now, I think we're going to do a market action. before we start moving. So I had gone through the market deck once. I'm probably going to look for another decent weapon here because I've got 18 money. Or do I just save my money for potential port actions to just make sure I make it through the end? You know, I've got so many cards. I'm just going to save my money. That's going to give me a bunch of potential port actions. Okay, so our first action will be to travel. Then we just need to go. We need to go 2 spaces. Do I commit Audrey? I will commit Audrey just in case I get the 9+. So with her ability here, so she's got 3, this is 2, so she's sitting at 5. So 5 plus 1 is 6. So we go 2. 1, 2. Now we got a Savvy 5 check with 2 ship damage. I'm not going to worry about Savvy. So we need a 5. Okay, it's a 6, so no ship damage. Now we will explore. I keep driving my ship backwards. I really miss my get command tokens when you explore card. 101 is where they gave us pretty explicit directions in this quest on where to go. The sandy beach on the southwestern shore. They're not always that specific. I hope that doesn't mean this one's like harder. 103, 101. If towed, go to 101.3. Sounds like a radio station. A light mist falls on the jungle before you. Mac studies a scribbled map of the Zuckmere hunters' previous expeditions, and you begin to search for the toad bird eggs. Oh, that's this one. With the deadly lizards. The air is thick, you're dripping with sweat, and the dewy leaves launch endless attacks of unnaturally large bugs onto your crew. Huge centipedes and spiders hanging from gnarled silk strands. A pack of red-eyed obsidian-haired monkeys watch you suspiciously as you cross a brown stream. Sweat-soaked and hungry, you stop in the closest thing to a clearing you can find. We're almost there, says Mac, when a massive lizard with a fin like a sailfish crashes through the bushes, rumbling the ground with its massive weight. Stand and fight, or try to hide. Try to hide as a perception 7 check. Perception. 1, 2, 3. What is it? Perception 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got plenty of perception help out on the board. Oh yeah, even the new imp. We've got plenty of combat help too. Do I want to fight them? What was the level? The level was 14, so it's a pretty low level. I'm just going to do the check. It's easier for me to get fatigue off than a whole bunch of damage. So I'm committing 3 and I need a total of 7, so I have to get a 4. Oh, look at that. It's a 4. I didn't fail. I would have gained 2 frightened if I failed and 4 negative health. 101.1. You hurry deeper into the jungle, hiding beneath a rocky ledge. The dinosaur finally gives up and stomps into the trees in search of other prey. As you start to climb out of your hiding place, you spy a nest of glittering blue eggs. This is it, shouts Raphael. Quiet, you fool. Do you want the creatures to find us? Kanan whispers and Raphael deflates. After collecting the eggs, you make the long trek back to the ship. Gain 2 materials. Oops. 1 vegetable and 2 XP. Oh, I forgot to cross off the XP that I spent. Complete quest 142 and gain quest 145. $142. 145. Toadbird eggs found. We found the toadbird eggs in the jungle. Now we need to take them back to the Zalkmir hunter camp. All right. Okay, so that's the turn. Did it say return to the ship? When gain quest 145, yeah, return to the ship. Yeah, okay, so that's the turn. Before the turn is over, I have so many command tokens. I'm going to spend 2 to put this Savvy card. I guess I'll put it on Laurent. He doesn't have any of these ability cards, so now for a Savvy check, he's a 4. Okay, I'm going to go to the sick bay. Get 3 command tokens. We can heal a damage. And we get an ability card. Well, it's a Savvy 2 for a 1 cost. So you know what? I'm just going to do it. We'll put it on Kanan. He's a Savvy person also for 1 cost. We're done with the ship action. We go to here. Pipe clogged. A clogged pipe in the engine room is slowing the ship. Ongoing. -1 fate when traveling. As an action, I can perform a Craft 6 challenge. If you succeed, discard this card and gain an XP. Okay, so we'll do our first action just to do that. I'll just put it there. Craft 6. Audrey's a 3. So we need a 3. I drew a 5. Discard the card. Second action, we're traveling back towards Hunter's Haven. So a 4 gets us 2. So 1, 2. And that's the turn. That was like the quickest turn in history. Should I? No, I will cook something. Shoot. What's like the cheapest thing to cook? For 2 grain, I can cook the porridge. Do I have any other statuses out here? No. Okay, so I'm going to use my Mirror Salt to cook the porridge for 1 grain. And the porridge gets rid of 3 fatigue. And it would heal 2, but nobody's damaged, so okay. So where are we going to go? We go back to the deck to get more supplies. I really don't need to remove. Just get a bunch of command tokens. We'll go to the quarters. We get 3. We can remove 2 and an ability card. Once per turn, gain 1 low morale to redraw a card. That's a 6 I'd be taken out of the Fate deck, though. I have all but 2 of the command tokens right now. Okay, we got to do this. Merchant Raid. A pirate caravel descends upon a Fat Lucran merchant vessel. Help the merchants escape. It's a cunning 6 check. If we fail, we'll take 2 ship damage. I'm okay taking the ship damage. I'm not going to commit anybody. So it's a cunning 6. Okay, we failed. We take damage to Area 5 and Area 4. The quarters and the galley. I'm okay with that. We gain a coin either way. Because I have so many command tokens, I'm just going to spend one there to repair the quarters. And now it's our action time. I'm going to explore. Yes. So back to 10. Back to 10. Keyword poison of keyword camp. No, there was one of these that had, yes, keyword egg, 10.6. Beautiful, says the hunter when he sees the glittering blue toadbird eggs. You did it. Now here's a bit of gold to give your pockets some sparkle. Wait a minute, says Mac. You said you had a rare artifact. The hunter hesitates. Did I? What a shame. I traded it away just yesterday, but I'll pay you fairly for the eggs. What a prize you've brought me. Here, take some more gold. This gold isn't worth half of the artifact, says Mac. Where is it now? A man with a ship like yours wanted it, says the hunter. He paid quite a lot for it. He was headed northeast. Didn't leave very long ago. Gained 10 coins. Man, I've got so many coins now. I probably should just do a market action. Complete quest 145 and gain quest 146. Artifact Trader. We were promised an artifact as payment for rare toadbird eggs, but another man bought it and sailed northeast from Hunter's Haven in a ship that looks like ours. Northeast of Hunter's Haven. He could be anywhere. I doubt it's that. They would have just said north. Northeast. I wonder, on pages 2 and 3, is there a ship? What's the keyword? Artifact. Artifact, artifact. Did I write artifact anywhere? Mail, pollen, milk, imp, mushroom, iron. I did not. Well, that was kind of a dead end. No, as far as not getting a... What are they called? Totem. He didn't leave that long ago, they said. Well, maybe I'll look at 207. I doubt he's that close. Holy cow, if keyword artifact turned to 207.8. Wow, I'm glad I did that. I thought he was going to be much further away. Come on. I just ripped part of the page. 207.8. You spy a steamship anchored near the northern edge of the island. She's a bit smaller than Manticore, says Laurent. Looks old, too. Delaware-style river construction. As you approach, the crack of gunfire fills the air and bullets fly over the deck. They're aiming at us, Raphael yells, ducking behind the gunwale. We can fire back, perception 7 check, or we can attempt to get them to talk. That's a cunning 8 check. Marco for 2, Mac for 3, so I'm sitting at 5. I lost my cunning from up there. Okay, or do I do perception? Because I'd have to draw 3. It was perception 7, so it's a little easier to do. Just looking at the fail things. The cunning one says take 1 ship damage and -4 health. You can't get their attention soon enough, and they hit you several times, taking a piece out of your bridge and several of your crew is what it says. The perception one is take 1 ship damage and -2 health. I've got a lot more perception than I can use command tokens on, so I guess I'll do the perception check. So that's 3, and it's a perception 7, so I need to draw a 4. Okay, I drew a 4. Would I have made the other one? I had 2, 5. Yeah, I would have made the other one too. So 207.1 is on a different page. You injure a few of their crew members and they wave a white flag. Oh, now you'll talk, mumbles Raphael. You approach the ship and hail them from the deck. A man with a thin beard appears. You attacked us, he yells. You started it, mumbles Raphael. We want to talk. We're willing to trade for the totem that you got at the Zuckmere hunting camp, you say. I don't have any totems, says the man gruffly. We know you have it, yells Mac. Now you've got 2 more options. Offer to work with him to collect more totems, or threaten the man. We haven't been playing too aggressive, so I guess we'll try to work with them. 207.3. We're collecting totems as well, you say. Maybe we can work together to get home. No chance, says the man, tugging on his beard. You attacked us. We don't trust you. We could board their ship and take the totem, which is a strength 7. Offer to pay them for the totem, which is 9 coins and 1 artifact, or we could leave them. I've got so much money, and I really don't think I need any more cards right now. Oh wait, pay 9 coins and 1 artifact? I don't have any artifacts to pay. So I guess I do the strength 7 check. Board their ship and take the totem. Too bad I spent my artifact. What am I doing? Strength 7. That's 4. So I need 3. I've got one I can pitch here, and I've got one I can get there. So I'm at 4. I need to draw 3. Okay, I drew a 2. I'm going to pitch this rapid strike from my hand to make it a total of 7. 211, different page. 1 page too many. You surround their crew and search the ship. You find the totem in the captain's cabin along with a few other useful trinkets. We'll kill you for this, screams the man as you throw their weapons into the sea and return to the Manticore. Couldn't it have gone another way, Kasumi urges. They deserved what they got, says Raphael. In 1 low morale. I don't know how else it could have gone another way unless we actually had an artifact to pay for it. If they would have just taken my money. All right, so gain 1 low morale. Gregory is just not having a good time on this trip. More money, 2 coins, 2 XP, up to 4. Adventure card 74 is the Totem Stone of Time. Stone of Time. Complete quest 146, return to the ship. All right. Was that actually my second action this turn? I feel like that was the first action. I think I should have another action, but I'll go with... Oh no, I did 10 and 207. That's right, that was my second action. I forgot that that was up here. All in the same area still. Do I want to do anything before the turn is over? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fatigue tokens out there, but no damage. You know what, let's cook some soup. I'll use the cookbook this... No, we should put salt in our soup, right? Oh, I didn't get the totem card. What am I doing? Adventure card 74. I was like, I wonder what our new totem does. Perhaps I should grab it. Oh, whoa. Ignore the effects of the event card you draw this turn. Please and thank you. About to get into some nasty cards. I can see that totem being used. What was I doing? Oh, I was cooking soup for 1 less ingredient. And the soup can be anything. So I'll use a meat and a vegetable. Because it's 3 of anything, so I just need to use 2. It's removed 3 fatigue and 1 low morale. So this low morale is gone. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next turn. Nobody's damaged. Don't really need to use the galley. Quarters would be nice to use. I guess I'll go to the bridge. No, let's go to the deck. Yeah, we'll go to the deck. We get a search token. So it's a coin and 2 ship damage. I'm going to draw another one. It's a meat and 1 ship damage. So I'm going to use the binoculars to ignore the 2 ship damage one, and we'll take the 1 ship damage to area 5. That's on the galley. This goes on area 5. And I get a meat. And 2 command tokens, the last 2 command tokens. Now what do we want to do? I've got so much money, I'm just going to do a market action. We might be able to get some cool weapons just in case we do some fighting near the end of the game here. So we're doing a market action. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So this uses materials to heal, grilled sausage. The active player gains 2 command at the start of combat. So this is the same as Captain Odessa's ability. The vegetable pie is kind of like biscuits and gravy. This is a nice one. It only costs 2. I don't see why we just don't buy that. Mythic Axe. Eye of Wisdom. And Zokmir Harpoon. 2 accuracy, 3 damage, 2 block. And it's range. So this is kind of similar to Kasumi's thing. It's just better because it comes with block. So that costs 10. This Eye of Wisdom thing gets rid of madness and you get 2 savvy. Then we got a Mythic Axe, which is 1 accuracy, 4 damage, and 1 block. 1 accuracy, 4 damage. I mean, that's exactly the same as what the captain has already. I don't know why we would buy this one, to be honest. So this is 14, 16. So let's get a 2 coin discount. So we'll pay 14 for those 3 cards. And we'll save some money in case we got to do some port actions and stuff. 1, 2. Still leaves us with 17. Oh boy, so many cards to find a spot for. Eye of Wisdom and Vegetable Pie. And then this is just an upgrade because of the block for Kasumi. So she's sitting at 3 accuracy with 3 damage and 2 block with the Zokmir Harpoon. Okay, that was market. So now the question is, what do we want to do? Do we go up to... So Hunted was this huge boulder in the east. We got that, I think, around here. I have not been crossing stuff off. 28 was the serpent thing. 101 is done. I mean, I could come over here to these crypts and see if there's any quests over there, or I could go up to the City of Ashes with the guide keyword. We've already been to that page. No, forget it. Let's go down onto one of the Tides of Ruins maps. So we're going to go south. So we're going to travel. And let's use Audrey. So we're sitting at 5. Plus 2 is 7, so we get to go 3 spaces. So we're going south onto 25, which I actually think is in this other book. It is. Okay, so we got to swap out the books. So I've been titling these with Tides of Ruin the whole time, and now I'm finally going down onto a Tides of Ruin page. So we're getting into some expansion territory. Oh, there's Zokmir, actually. Okay, so that's 1. Or I could go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to Zokmir, because I can start on this page. So 1, 2, 3, because we got 3 spaces of movement. Yeah, cool. So that was traveling. When I travel, I have a thing here. I can pay a material to repair the ship. Okay, next turn. We'll go to the quarters and remove 2 things. 2 command tokens. Oops, not to me, to here. Except I get to draw 3, but there's only these 2. And I get an ability card. It's Cunning for 2. I should start using some of these command tokens. Perception. Should I put some perception on somebody? How about the captain? Oh, but this one comes with this other added thing where you get +1 attack, but you take an extra damage when hit by an enemy counterattack. Sorry, not plus, it's +1 accuracy. That might be okay, because I usually use the captain to take people out. So we'll just be conscious of that. Or we'll just forget every single time, which is the more likely scenario. So now she's kind of a, can add 2 to lots of different skill checks. And with this ability, she can have 3 fatigue tokens. Okay, we gotta do this. A serpent guide. An azure serpent rises from the water. Attempt to communicate is Cunning 6. We fail, we lose 3 health. And we can ignore hazards this turn. Well, we're not going to be traveling. I'm just going to draw. I'm not going to commit anybody so I can spread the damage around. Oh, it's a 6. Okay. It is our turn. Let's explore Zokhmir, R30. Oh, we need the other book. The other storybook, even. Let me put this one under the rest of this stuff. All right, R30. Zokhmir, an ornate wooden city hugs tall hills, green and dripping with fresh rain. Diverse villagers wandered the docks with orange and yellow umbrellas, while fishers drank tea beneath makeshift awnings on their square moss-covered boats. We can trade at the docks. We can buy exactly 3 vegetables for 1 coin. We can visit the market quarter. If keyword insect, go to R30.2, otherwise go to R30.1. Search for the mansion treasure, which requires keyword mansion, or leave. Well, I don't think I need to buy any vegetables right now. We'll visit the market quarter. We don't have insects, so we go to R3.1. Tattered awnings shade a street filled with vendor carts. A pile of iron contraptions threatens to tumble to the ground. Another cart holds stacks of ragged books. Colorful spices sit in clay dishes near the end of the street. Someone grabs your shoulder. A man with white hair and jaded eyes who looks you over doubtfully. You ever seen any giant blood-sucking insects in your travels? I'm the only one around here that knows how to use their wings. Bring me the wings if you find them. Turn to R30. Giant blood-sucking insects. Where might we find some giant blood-sucking insects? Nothing is like jumping out at me, except maybe this little pond and waterfalls. Maybe there's breeding for insects in the water. I don't know. Go back to R30. Trade at the docks or search for the mansion treasure. Wow, so that was kind of like a bust. I guess while I'm here, I've got so many coins, I'll just trade at the docks. I guess I'll just get the vegetables. 1, 2, 3. And maybe we explore again. Let's explore R1. We don't really need to do a market or a port action. If keyword unpaid, but we don't have that keyword. Rain pours over the curved roofs and square boats at the edge of Zockmere Harbor. You find an archway built into the wall of a shallow canal. Refugees and beggars camp nearby, their makeshift shelters leaning against the foundation of a busy chowder house. We can talk to the refugees, which is unavailable if we have the keyword idle. No. Enter the archway and explore the sewers. Let's talk to the refugees, I guess. 41.1. Not 44, 41. Uh, 41.1. You sit down beneath a grass awning, water dripping through the woven patterns above your head. Refugees clad in ragged clothes huddle around a fire pit. The war to the south won't ever stop, says one of them. Some say things are bad here, but it's far worse down in Hekmarak. Don't be so sure, a young man shakes his shaved head. The earthquakes have stopped a lot of the fighting. The first refugee laughs. So instead of war, we have earthquakes? Why don't you go back then? The young man frowns. I would, but I don't have the money for travel. Give the young man some money for travel, pay a coin, enter the archway and explore the sewers, or leave. I'll give the man a coin for travel. 41.4. Give me a quest, young man. The young man steps forward and bows low in response to your gift. Friendship given freely is the truest kind, he says. I'd like to thank you with a gift of my own. I once joined a crew in search of the mystic's idol. We expected that such a rare treasure would be treacherous to retrieve, but we were not prepared for the monstrous insects that guarded the way. The entire crew was lost, and I barely survived. The mystic's idol is still unclaimed. I wish you all the blessings of whatever gods watch over you. It'll be a difficult journey. All right. Gain quest 186. So wherever this takes me, there's probably going to be some insects that I can hopefully use to come back to here too. Mystic's Idol. A refugee we met in Zockmere told us about an idol hidden on one of the island hills to the northeast. He joined a team that was searching for it, barely escaping with his life. It's near a stone shaped like a bat. Northeast. A stone shaped like a bat. Where is there a stone shaped like a bat? Is he talking about that? Would it be that close? It's near a stone shaped like a bat. There's a market here, but there's no number here. So I guess we try this one, and this one. I don't know. But that was our two explorations, right? Leave, okay. So where are we going to go on the ship now? Now we've got so much food. I don't even really need to cook with it right now. I don't really see a stone shaped like a bat. Unless it's that thing, but that's kind of like an upside down bat. Unless it's back in the other book. Where's the other map? Page, so northeast, page 7. Is there stone shaped like a bat? Would they send you back up? I don't know. I guess we'll just look around. We got some time. Is there anything I want to do with my tokens before I go? Because I could go to the bridge. I don't really need to cook. I mean, I guess I could draw some ability cards. I could put some ability cards out. I mean, I should do something because there's only 2 over there. And if I go to the bridge, I can get an extra one. I don't really need to go to the deck. If I go to the galley, I got to deal with these things here. Yeah, I guess I'll just spend 2 to put this cunning one onto Marco. So now he's even better at cunning. All right, and we're gonna go to the bridge. We remove all, which isn't a lot. We get 3 because of our special thing. And an ability card. So this is a 1 with crafting. Instant effect is to get rid of a low morale. Oh, I should remove all, so I can take that one off. I don't see any reason not to load this up, so she'll be full. There's no low morale to remove. So now on traveling, she's like a 6. And on a 9+, we can ignore hazards, so we should just like motate as much as we can around the board. Okay. Zakmir refugees. Whoa, that's kind of freaky timing. An overcrowded boat floats low in the water. As you sail near, the refugees throw grappling hooks onto your ship. Help repair their ship is a craft 8, or cast off the hooks and escape. Well, I mean, we're at 4 craft there. Actually, let's go here for 1, 2, 3. Well, casting off gets us a low morale. This will get us an artifact in case we need an artifact. So yeah, so crafting of 4. Who else can craft? Laurent can craft. Raphael could also craft. 1, 2, 3. So we're sitting at 5. It's minus 7 health, which is kind of devastating. That's okay. We can cook and heal up a bunch of stuff. So we're sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 4 is 9. So we did it. We get an artifact. I needed you a little while ago to pay off those people. Okay, we're going to explore R36 for one thing, but I'm going to cook. I guess it doesn't really matter because I don't need to get any health back. So we'll cook with the salt. Need to remove 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 fatigue out here. Maybe I only need to worry about 3 of it. Yeah, so let's use 2 vegetables because we're using our salt thing for 1 extra thing, and we can get rid of 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. All right, we're exploring 36. You have keyword egress. No. Wait, have I seen keyword idle? Rotten mail, iron, pollen, Guide, earthquake, milk, poison, imp, mushroom. No, I didn't write it down anyway. In a small rowboat sits a man. His half-rotten limbs are stripped of their skin and his muscles dangle like peeling tree bark. His eyes wander in no particular direction as he slowly rows towards Zokhmir. When he sees you, he calls out, "My village has been overrun. I'm going to Zokhmir to ask for help." Gregory frowns. "I don't know what you have, friend, but I think it'd be unwise to enter a big city. You don't want the disease to spread to others." "But I must go. My village is turning into a nest of zombies. Soon everyone will be undead. The village lies to the east, on a large jungle island. We're near a place called Thram Outpost." Must be on a different page. It's on the next set of pages over this way. "We'll see what we can do," you reply. The man bows his head. "I suppose you're right. I shouldn't inflict this upon a large city. Just do what you can. Now you had better leave me before you all catch what I've got. Gain 1 frightened and return to the ship." Frightened, I'm not too worried about. Just give it to Gregory. He was the one who was worried about what the dude had anyway. Because we don't attack with him. So nothing there. So let's travel. We're just going to go 1 space, so we don't really need to worry about that, about committing anybody. And that's the end of the turn. So, when we traveled, I would have spent a material to heal the ship. Where should I go? Quarters, I guess. Excuse me. Remove that, and we get 3. And an ability card. This is a perception for 1. Perception for 1. So just in case I need some backup perception, let's put this on Mac. For 1 command token. All right, now we're into the dangerous stuff. Zokhmir Raiders. Thieves in a green Zokhmir style ship latch onto the hull. So a fight off the traders is a strength 9 test. All right, Raphael. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the captain, so we're coming in with 6, so we need a 3, and we got a 5. We gain an artifact. Okay, now it's our turn. We want to explore R21 here. I just don't know what this stone that looks like a bat is, if it's even on this page. I wonder if it's on the next page. You know what? I'm just going to do this explore first, and then I'm going to look at the next page. You find an abandoned hut near the shore. On the inside wall, written in blood, is the word Marisaro. As you turn to leave, something shuffles in the dirt, slamming the wall of the hut. Uh-oh. Combat, level 18 combat. Hang on, I need to make some notes. I'm crossing R21 off because after this combat, there's not a whole lot to do after it. But we do have to do this combat. So we need 16. 18. 26. This might be the hardest combat we've done so far. 26. And then 93. So 93 is probably an expansion card. Mix these up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Skeletal Warrior, Zombie Villagers. That's the 93 one. Oh, the Infested Eye. And a Drying Dead. We've probably seen this guy before. He's like not super worrisome. But this guy right here has got to go. He looks like he's going to cause a lot of venom if I let him do any damage without that getting covered up. So I think our first 3 damage is going to have to go at that guy. The Infested Eye we can take out probably in 1 hit if we can do some diagonal damage. And Drying Dead is the hardest one to hit at a 7, but not a lot of health. So I'm not worried about the skeleton like hardly at all. Anybody else do 4 damage? I mean, I guess I could always add damage somehow. Kanan can do 4 damage. So if the captain's token can get to Kanan, Kanan can take care of the Infested Eye. We want the captain to be able to take out people with her damage. So she maybe should go after the Drying Dead. But she's going to need max help from Mac's Synergy token. Mac can do 2 damage. So Mac needs help. Also. Lorentz blow darts actually are ranged as well. Twin daggers is 3 damage. Doesn't block anything though. We're gonna have Audrey go first with her twin daggers. She got 4 accuracy. She's going against the zombie villagers. Does that make sense? This is definitely going to go 2 rounds. I need somebody that can do 4 damage to get the diagonal thing. So let's get Audrey's here to Kasumi. And then Kasumi's extra damage over to Mac. Wait, no, we need the captain's diagonal damage before this is over. We can have Mac just attack. Do I want Audrey to go first? Or do I just focus on getting the Captain Max token? I'm going to have Mac go first instead. She's at a 5. We're going against these zombie villagers. They're at a 5. She drew a 5. She can only do 2 damage, but I'm going to use that one to get an extra damage on a spot that's not a heart spot. So we go 1, 2, 3. Cover up a synergy thing for the captain. She gets 1 block. He's got 4 coming back. So that's a total of 3. I'm just going to block all of it with the Serpent Scale Vest. Yes. Second one. Do I just have the captain attack now? Captain only needs to do 4 damage to take this guy out. He's a 7. She's going to be at 4, so she needs 3. Yeah, she's fine. So we're going to have the captain go. She needs an extra damage, actually, to get a synergy token. Maybe do I have the captain attack once and the captain attack twice? Yeah, so the captain's going to attack the Dying Dead guy. He's got 7, and what did I say she was at? She's at 2 right now. So she needs a 5. Oh, she drew a 5. Didn't even have to use max thing. Okay, so 4 damage. This is just going to be 2, 3, 4, and the Dying Dead guy is dead. We did not cover a synergy spot, though. Captain's going to go again. She's at a 2 against this skeletal warrior. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the zombie villagers are just going to attack us. So, okay. She's at a 2 against a 5. She drew a 3, so that's exactly 5. So her 4 damage is 1, 2, 3, 4, covering up a synergy spot. No counterattack. Didn't even have to use max token. Her diagonal damage thing is going to go to Kanan. Kanan's going to attack the infested eye. He's got +3. He has to gain a fatigue token when he uses that weapon. So he's at 3 against a 4. He's not going to miss. He drew a 2. 4 damage using the Captain Synergy token to apply a damage diagonally is 1, 2, 3, 4. He actually just barely hit because of the wings. So this is actually a 5. He's at a 3 + 2 is 5. So he did actually hit, but it was just right on target. Okay, end of the round, we have to take 4 damage back to somebody, but we covered up the venom stuff. Merry Christmas, Gregory. Next round. Who's got a bunch of block? There's only 1 synergy spot on this guy. I guess Kasumi's got the most block with her new harpoon. And it's 3 damage. Well, if we cover up that one, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We give it to the captain. Okay, yeah. So she's at a 2 against a 5. No, she's at 3 against a 5. She drew a 1. Perfect person to draw a 1. She can spend a command token to redraw. She drew a 3. So that's a total of 6. So yeah, she hits for 3 damage. She's just going to cover up. Oh, yes. We're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3. Let's put the token up here. And the captain will go. She's at a 2 against a 5. She needs a 3. She drew a 2. We'll put a command token on the Ring of Sprinting to get a +1. And We have to, oh, we don't even need to do that. We've got Max +2, Kazumi's +1 damage, so that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 16 and 18. Uh, 26. And 93. I don't really remember how many of these were added by Tides of Ruin. I need a bigger card holder. The stack with them sleeved is just too tall. It would just be constantly falling over if I just had this, and it would take up a lot more table space than being in the business card holder. All right, so that was 21. Gain 5 coins, 2 vegetables. Let's say 1 artifact and 3 XP. Return to the ship. One, two, three. Okay, so before I do my second action, I was going to look at page 26, see if there's a stone shaped like a bat. I don't see a stone shaped like a bat. Unless it's that thing right there. He joined a team that was searching for it, barely escaping with his life. It's near a stone shaped like a bat. On one of the island hills to the northeast. Try this one, I guess. So we travel. I'm not committing anybody because we just need to go 1 space. Actually, no, wait. We're not going to travel. I'm going to use this to travel 1. Oh, I need to travel 2. Bummer. I'm just going to take my chance. Okay, I got a 4, so that's 2 spaces. 1, 2. This is a Savvy 5 check. Or else 1 ship damage. I'm fine with the ship damage. We got a 3. Goes to spot 5 on the ship. Yeah, which is the quarters. Okay, so we are now here. We traveled. That was our second action. So I guess we will go to... Did anybody take damage? No. Oh, I should get my combat stuff out of here. Oh, Gregory took damage, that's right. I guess we'll go to the sick bay then for 3 command tokens. Healing of a point and an ability card. Okay, it's a cunning card. And we gotta do this. Sickening air. The sulfuric air makes the crew sick. Navigate to cleaner air. Savvy 7. We are uber savvy. So we're sitting at 4. We got to draw a 3. Hey, we drew a 3. It's amazing how many times we like draw exactly. So far these, I shouldn't say anything, but I was gonna say so far these haven't been too bad. All right, our turn. We're going to explore 66, but first I'm going to cook something. We're going to use our salt. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 statuses out there, or 5 fatigue out there. We're going to cook vegetable pie, which takes 2 grain and 2 veggies. I get to go with one fewer ingredient, so we're going to do 1 grain and 2 veggies. That gets rid of a status, so we'll get rid of this frightened. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 fatigue, 6 damage. And we could do 8 damage because of our, whatever it's called, outdoor cooking gear. Okay, 66. A light shower sprinkles the beach. Near the edge of the jungled hills, a buzzing sound vibrates through the trees. The buzzing grows louder until, in a burst of broken foliage, 4 massive mosquitoes fly out of the trees. As soon as they see your crew, they swing around and swoop towards you, their bulbous, blood-red eyes fixed on you, anxious for their next meal. We've got 2 options. We can hide in the jungle along the hill, or we can fight off the bloodsuckers. Is a strength 10. Well, I want to try to fight them in case I can get whatever it's called. If I get that insect keyword, I can talk to that guy that was back over here. But there's nothing about idle. No idle keyword, right? So it's a strength 10. Oofta. Strength 10. Marco for 2. Raphael for 4 makes 6. And why not the captain? We're sitting at 8, so we need a 2. That was lucky. 66.1. You collect shiny mosquito wings as hard as glass but flexible like rubber. What a fascinating material, says Gregory, holding a wing. Gain 2 materials. One vegetable. 2 XP and quest 181. 2 XP. Where'd it go? Gain quest 181. Yeah, okay, so this is insect. You collected the wing of a giant mosquito that attacked the crew. The wing is extremely tough, yet flexible like rubber. Perhaps we'll be able to sell it. So I give up on idle, I think. I need 1, 2, I gotta go 3 back to here. I mean, unless it's there. While I'm here, I guess I'll just check 25 just in case. But I mean, I don't see a bat. I don't see a stone bat there. Uh, 25. Yeah, it's here. If keyword empty, if keyword idle, we'll go to 25.1. Sand the color of roses sits quiet and smooth as sea waves slide over the beach, the thick jungle only a few steps away. Kasumi points at a lava rock further down the beach. That stone looks remarkably like a bat. This must be the place. Oh, I thought there would have been a clue in the art. I won't be surprised if we get nothing out of this, says Raphael. Max shakes her head. We can only hope we're so lucky. It's likely we'll get madness or a curse instead. The overgrown path leads through the jungle to a pile of rocks, a recent avalanche. As Raphael approaches the rocks, a rapid clicking fills the air. Huge insects crawl from below the boulders. Combat 20, 21, and 92. So 20. Ah, darn it. 21. 92. So this is also a level, what did it say? Level 18. So 92 ended up in the middle. Okay, so we have fought the centipede and the roach before. And it added this acidic beetle. A little tougher to hit, and he's got a venom spot on him. That centipede, this 4 damage spot is just gross. I think I'll start with Kanan. He's going to use this thing. He gains a fatigue for using it. Well, his synergy token's not the best. I'll start with Kasumi. I actually don't get this fatigue. 4. Oops. Do I want to start with Kasumi? Oh, man. Yeah, sure, it's fine. So she's at a 2 against a 6. She needs to draw 4? That's not great either. I guess there's Audrey with her 3 damage. It's just hard to line up the synergy token. The synergy token spots that are currently on these guys. Why don't I start with the acidic beetle instead? Then I can get some more accuracy to, like, the captain. If I could get her, she's sitting at 4 damage now. If I could get her up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the centipede would be dead. Or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the beetle would be dead. Yeah, let's attack the acid beetle with Mac. With Audrey. Yeah, we'll use Audrey. So she's got accuracy of 4. This is a 7. We gotta draw a 3. It's a 2. We'll use that for a +1. So she hits. So for 3 damage, I'm gonna cover that poison spot, that leg spot, and we're gonna splash damage over to this body spot. I haven't done splash damage in a while, so let's give this extra damage here. To Mac. How about to Kasumi, actually? Audrey doesn't block anything coming back, so 4 damage coming back. It doesn't feel great. Oh, I should have got 2 command tokens for starting combat. There's only 1 available, which is kind of a bummer. Then I think I will have actually Laurent's going to attack with his blow darts. Three, 4. Yeah, so Laurent's going to attack with his blow darts. He's sitting at a 4. He's going to attack the centipede, which is a 6. So he needs a 2. He drew a 5, so he hits. He only does 2 damage. What was I thinking? I clearly wasn't thinking. Why did I think that was going to be a good idea? Well, now I'm stuck with it. I should have used Raphael. Oh, I wanted his extra damage. Man, this is going to be terrible. I looked at his accuracy as a 4 and I thought, oh, that's 4 damage right there from Laurent. But it's only 2. And if I don't cover up that huge damage spot, that's going to be bad. It's not that bad. Laurent will get knocked out. And we'll have more damage going to somebody else, I guess. I really want that Synergy token to go to Kasumi. There and there. And the captain's going to do 4 damage. 1, 2. No, we got to cover that. I screwed this up pretty fiercely. She's sitting at 4 damage right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he's dead, I don't have to worry about the venom, right? So I guess I'll cover those 2. So I think this is the first combat that I really made a bad mistake like this. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Covering the Synergy thing. I guess we'll go here to Kasumi. We've only attacked twice so far. We got to have 7 damage coming back. So we're going to put 5. Oh, Laurent blocks 1, so 6 damage coming back. Laurent has to take 5, and then the extra spillover damage will go to Gregory. Kasumi will attack the same centipede with her harpoon. So she's sitting at 3 against a 6. She needs 3. She drew a 2. That's covered, so we got to go up here for a +1 somewhere. We got a couple +2s, so we'll use that. And both of these tokens take her to 5 damage total, covering a Synergy spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the centipede is dead. She doesn't take any counter attack damage, and her token can go somewhere. We'll go to the captain. The captain will attack, so she's at 2. Oh. Got one more +2 up there. Yep, okay, so the captain is sitting at 2 against a 7, so she needs a 5. She drew up 4. Yeah, we'll just go here for this +1 on her board. Okay, so she's going to do 5 damage. So this is, yeah, so 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to put a command token here for the 6th damage and -1 health on the captain. So that is dead. That was our last combat token, so we got to end the round. This guy's going to come back with 5 attack damage. And we'll just knock out Gregory. Yeah, there's nothing for him to regenerate. Okay, so now it's us. Probably just start with Mac. She's got 2 damage she can do for here, and then we'll give 1 extra damage to the captain. Sure. So Mac is coming in with 5 against a 6. She drew a 3. So she hits. She does 2 damage. 1, 2. She only blocks 1. So there's 5 damage coming back. So she takes 4. We covered a synergy spot. We'll give her accuracy to the captain. So the captain's coming in with a 4 against 6. We need an extra damage, don't we? Why did I think we had that? Is there nowhere to get 1 more damage? Probably not. Unless we ditch this careful aim thing. You know, which maybe I'm okay with. I mean, the game's almost over. Yep, so we draw. It's a 5. There's no reason, there's no way we're gonna miss. We'll ditch this to get an extra point of damage. So we're sitting at 5, so this is 3 and 2. This thing is dead. All right. And 21. I will clean those up in a minute because we're about to stop the episode, and the next episode will be the last one where we finish up the game. Go to 25.2. The insects lie overturned, their dead legs twitching as green oozes across skinny exoskeletons. As you ascend the jungle path, you find an ancient stone monument, a grotesque insect with many legs and eyes. Kasumi pauses, drawing her blade. This place feels like where one might go to die. I sense there's a trap within. Find the monument's trap is a craft 11 check. Ooh. Craft 11. We're at 4. We don't really have any other good way to get crafting. 5, 6. We would have to draw 5. We've got 1, 2 redraws. A 5 or a 6. or we turn back. Oh well, let's just go for it. The game's almost over. Anybody we can. That's 1, 2, 3 plus 4 is 7. So we need to draw a 4 or higher. It's a 3. So we need to redraw with gear 4 or higher. It's a 3. We got to redraw with the Stone of Deceit. It's a 4. Whew. That was expensive. 25.3. You enter a dark door at the base of the monument. The walls are covered in slime, and a raspy voice fills your ears. Why have you come to my temple, mammals? Have you brought your corporal selves to feed us? You say we seek to spread knowledge of this monument so that everyone can know your greatness. Or say we seek the idol. Saying we seek the idol sounds like it's going to be a bad idea. Or we could get in trouble for kissing up to it to spread the knowledge of the monument. But I'm going to say that to try to appease it, I guess. I don't know. This is probably dumb. The voice shrieks, "You must never do this. Our nest must remain hidden." An ooze spews from the shadows and slaps against the crew. A burning acid the consistency of chewed bubblegum. Uh-oh. The crew flees from the dark chamber. Raphael emerges last, holding a rough stone idol in his hand. The raspy voice echoes from the monument, raining curses and unearthly chants upon you. After a terrifying run through the jungle, you return to the Manticore. So -6 health. I don't even know who was involved in that. Everybody with craft was involved, right? That's not damage. So I guess we can just set people up to be healed. That was only 3. As much as we can. Sure. So 6 damage. 5 coins. Man, I've got so much money. 5 coins, 1 material. $5 XP. Oh, an adventure card 119. Mystic's Idol. So this is kind of like Gloria, but it's 3 ability cards for 1. I doubt we'll be using that this late in the game. Mystic's Idol. Yay, so we got an expansion thing. 5 XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to the ship. Okay, so that's where I'm going to call this episode. We will finish the game in the next episode. We're probably just going to steam as fast as possible back to Zokhmir. Oh, I got to get rid of this, probably. Complete quest 186, yes. We're going to speed back to Zokhmir as fast as possible and talk to the guy about the insect keyword and see where that leads. Okay, hope you've been enjoying this playthrough of Sleeping Gods, everything I post on the channel, and I will see you in the next one.